What's up guys, welcome back to the channel for another reaction video. So checking out the funniest Elvis Presley story you will ever hear. Okay guys, yes, can't wait to check this one out. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope for you that you will subscribe. So let's jump into the video.
Now, here's a favorite of Tim, my friend Tim Rochford. I got to tell this story. You don't know how much Elvis counted on us guys until you hear this story. It's regarding a taxi in Palm Springs, California. We get down there, everyone goes to their room. We get up the next morning. There's about 4 or 5 of us. The other guys, they take off in one of the cars and they go shopping. I look and know that I've got to get some bacon and eggs, tomatoes and things like that, toast and things for Elvis's breakfast when he wakes up later in the afternoon. I don't know it. Elvis already awake. None of us knew it, but he's already back there getting ready to come out. And that's unheard of. So I leave. I guess he walked out right after me, after I was gone. And he said he called out, nobody answered. He went all through the rooms he's never even been in before. He didn't even know they were there, and couldn't find anybody. So he decides to call a taxi because he wants to go shopping. So he picks up the phone. Well, Elvis never did this. He would just say, get Daddy on the phone, get Priscilla on the phone, get the Colonel on the phone, and we would dial it and give him the phone. He'd talk. When he was done, he'd hang up. So he picked up the phone and dialed the operator. Told her he needed a taxi. She said, I don't do that, sir. He said, well, what do you do? She said, well, I help with person-to-person calls and collect calls and things like that, but you need to get a hold of information to get the number for a taxi. He says, okay, how do I do that? She said, dial 411. He went ahead and said, okay, and he hung up and he dialed. She answers. He said, yes, ma'am, I need the number of a taxi. And she said, which one? He said, doesn't matter, any one of them. She said, no, sir, which company? We got several here. We got Yellow Cab. Elvis knew that one. Everyone knows Yellow Cab. He said, that'll be fine. That's good. So she gave him the number. He calls the number. Dispatcher answers the phone. May I help you? Yes, I'd like to have a taxi cab come pick me up, please. All right, sir, what's that address? I don't know. He didn't know the address. I got to tell you, I didn't know the address. I knew where the house was, but I don't even remember the name of the street either. But she said, you want a cab and you don't even know the address? He said, well, no, I'm just down here visiting. I'm just leasing a home and everything, and I don't live here. And she said, well, what street is it on? He said, I don't know that either, ma'am. She said, is this some kind of joke? He said, no, ma'am, it's not. My name, I'm Elvis Presley. Oh, you are.
I bet that she was like really thinking that it must be a joke for real this time because right, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, and I just leased this house from Jack L. Warner. Well, everybody in Palm Springs knew who Jack L. Warner was. He owned Warner Brothers Studio. He was the head guy. Had a huge home down there. We weren't actually in his home. We were in his guest house, which was a 4-bedroom with a pool and everything. That was just the guest house on the estate. And she said, oh, you're Elvis Presley and you're at the Jack L. Warner home. Well, I know where that is. I'm going to send a cab over there. And Elvis Presley better come out and get in it. He said, ma'am, why are you being that way? She said, I'm just kidding you, but I think you're kidding me. So anyway, I'm going to send a cab over there. So she did. Well, the cab driver gets over there, buzzes the intercom, because you have to have a key to get in or out. Or you can open it from inside. In the box there, when they buzz, you can talk to them and say, just a minute, or they can identify themselves, and then you hit a button and it opens. Elvis didn't know where this box was. He heard that cab driver's voice. Taxi's here. Okay, I'll be right out. Taxi's here. And he knew then the guy wasn't hearing him. He didn't know how to talk back to the guy. He said, I'm coming right out. Don't leave. So he runs out there and he goes up to the gate, big 7.5-foot so gate, solid. Not one of the wrought irons you see, but it's solid for privacy, and big stucco fence about 7.5 feet. Can't see through. He comes out there. he can't open the gate. He doesn't have a key. There's no button there or anything to do. And he said, don't go, man. He said, my name's Elvis. And he said, I know. Dispatcher told me it was Elvis Presley wanting the cab. He said, well, I'll be there. If I crawl over this thing, just don't go. And I pull up. I see the cab driver there, and I say, can I help you? And he said, well, maybe not me, but the guy on that fence said he's Elvis Presley on the other side. He can't get his gate open. I called out. I said, Elvis, Sonny, open this gate. I went over and turned that key, and that gate opened up, and he come storming out of there. Where you been? I said, I went to get some food for you for breakfast. I thought you was asleep. Where's the rest of them? I said, they went shopping. Without me? I want to go shopping. I said, well, we'll go. Let me put the food up and everything, and we'll go. He said, give that guy $100. I walk over to that cab driver, and I peel off a $100 bill, and I give it to him. And oh, thanks, Elvis. You ever need me again, man, just call me, okay? So that guy, 5 minutes, man, $100, you know. But that's just a thing to show how much Elvis was protected, how much was done for him. And it just started, and it just grew and grew. The bigger he got, the more things that he did, the less he did that we do every day, just take for granted and everything.
Wow, yeah, what you said, you know, those things they really did take for granted, you know, the more we get bigger, the less you do, and, you know, yeah, I guess just being around him, and it just come like the norm for them, because they know who he was, and he just, because of his way or how he was, it was just natural for them to be relaxed and just do whatever and just, you know, be themselves and, you know, help him whenever he needed, and without even have to tell them what to do, they just jump around and do it because they know what would be best, I guess. So it's really good to hear stories about him, you know. I bet that cab driver must be very happy. You did not think you get $100 for those 5 minutes just going there. Wow, that's wow, so wonderful. I enjoy these little stories, knowing Elvis and getting to know more about him, his life, Elvis, the person, not Elvis, the performer, the singer, the actor, you know, just Elvis, the person. It's good to hear these stories, guys. I enjoy it a lot. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did, because this is sure a very beautiful road, you know. So I hope you guys remember to like, comment, and to subscribe. Leave a comment and a suggestion down below. Alright, I will catch you all in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye.